I have had neck pain for quite some time. I guess like 2 years maybe. After having a concussion, and it comes and goes. And last night when I left the session, I was noticing my neck was really tight, and I debated going to the chiropractor, etc. That's how my neck pain has, that's what happened. So, and even on the way here, I was like, dang, my neck is still tight. It is hurting. It's okay, I'll go to the chiropractor tomorrow. I have time to go between things. And then Father asked a woman experiencing neck pain to stand up, and I was like, that's me. But I always have neck pain, but whatever. And when he was praying, I tested it the way that I could normally feel this like tightness. It's not like a severe pain. It's pretty simple, or mild, I guess. And it was gone. I felt nothing, no pain whatsoever, which it had been very painful. My normal pain. The end. Praise the Lord.
Yes, so my name is Juan Viasana, and my encounter happened on the first night. We were talking about our identities as sons and daughters of Christ, and we began to go over the story of the prodigal son. And I know it's a story that I've heard time and time again, and I was thinking, like, there's no way that we get something new. And boy, did the Lord just move in power. I was sitting there in prayer, and I just kind of imagined myself in the story, and I began to understand that I was the older brother out in the field, and the father came out, and he was looking at me, and my hands are blistered up from all the toiling out in the field, and I just feel the father just inviting me in. He looked at me and he just said, "It's time for you to come home. It's time for you to come home." And for me, that was just something that's so big because in my heart in this time, home is a big thing that I've just been searching for and looking for. To hear the Father just invite me home and invite me into the house is something that I just did not expect. But what's even crazier on top of that is when I allowed myself to enter into the house, I was able to welcome the younger brother. But the younger brother was my younger self. And the Lord was just giving me an invitation to love my younger self and to be free and to just dwell in His home. And for me, that was just so powerful. And I can tell you already the graces have started moving in my prayer life. I mean, that just kind of rocked me. So yeah, I'm excited to see where the Lord is going to take me through this journey and just to be here and to be a part of this.
So during the activation where Father asked us to sit and talk to Jesus in the chair in front of us, I told them that I was sad about a client that we found out had died last night from a drug overdose. And obviously it's weighing very heavy. I'm the manager of the program, and so trying to care for all of the other clients and the other staff members that help take care of her too. So I told him that I was sad about her. And he said, "I know my child. I'm sad too." He told me that she didn't know him, but that he knew that she was in pain, and so he came and took her. So essentially they're getting to know each other. And with those kind of deaths, there's hopelessness. There's always the question of why. So I asked him, and he told me that I wouldn't understand, and that it didn't matter anyway. So I told him that I trusted him. And then during the first prophetic prayer, I guess, my partner was reading that Psalm 23 and stopped at the place where it said, basically that He takes your burdens. So we talked a little bit about that, saying He knows that you're carrying a heavy burden, has already lifted it, which in my mind connected to him lifting her. And told me that despair needs to be gone. It doesn't need to be there. And that as I'm carrying the burdens that he's placed on me to carry, to keep looking up, keep my shoulders back and looking up. And anytime I start looking down, my shoulders roll forward and I start to feel heavy. And so just keep looking up.